Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well, you're back home, it's game 1 of a homestand, and you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Here's Gerard Dyson, lifetime against Anibal Sanchez, 4 hits in 28 tries, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Now here's the pitch. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. One out, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
He pulls this one into right, and Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. The Tigers coming up, no score. Felix Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric, and if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. 0-1 count and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Hernandez readies another 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing and the break broke before he expected it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Valencia. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Here's Leonys Martin. He grounds it sharply to third. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Batting 8th, catcher Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Off is Martin. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fouled back. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
J.D. Martinez.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. He'll try again. 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. How about that?
Batting 6th, left fielder, Justin.
Here's Justin Upton now. The head-to-head history with King Felix, 2 for 9. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. It remains 0-0. So digging in now, Dan Vogelbach. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Vogelbach.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Upton ranging back, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Jarrod Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Second and third here, one man out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Back now with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nick Castellanos to start out the inning.
Nick Castellanos.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Tyler Collins. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So coming to the plate, James McCann. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hernandez into the windup. Here it comes on 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Hard hit to first. To his right, Vogelbach. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Little dribbler down the line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in once again, Danny Valencia. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0 on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Leonys Martin.
Ready for another chance. Leonys Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's up and in for ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. 6th home run on the season for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
The right fielder, number 28.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to 3rd. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and he is out at 3rd base. Cut down, trying to go first to 3rd, and the inning is over. But the Tigers do strike for 1 on the solo home run by Miguel Cabrera. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Dan
Stepping up now, Dan Vogelbach. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The pitch. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene
Gene Segura standing in. third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Next for Seattle, center fielder.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Martinez has a read on it. Oh, he botched it. The throw into second, and he's safe.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Fouled back. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball and good things happen.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Castellanos is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Seattle leads this one 2-1. Standing in, Justin Upton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Cruz moves over. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Hernandez readies the 1-1. 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in, Tyler Collins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Segura is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Danny Valencia.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he misses there. 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Danny Valencia goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Leonys Martin. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
1-2, here it comes. Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He'll
Leading
lead
off for the
things off
Tigers,
here in this one-run
catcher,
contest.
James McCann.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready on 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ground ball left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that at bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In the dirt here.
0-1.
Hernandez comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. One left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Dan Vogelbach. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that Shane Green will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 61, Shane Green.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
But haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Jean Segura will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green, a 3-for-7 line. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 runs, 9 hits. And no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. To the right side and through, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
From the belt, the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he whips on it at first. It's right by him into right. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is flared out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. It's stretch time in Motown. The Mariners are on top, 5-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. A 1-2 pitch from Felix. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hernandez is ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5-1. Digging in, Leonys Martin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Leonys Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And that misses, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close. 2-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. 1 for 3. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Dan Vogelbach.
Standing in, Dan Vogelbach. 2 for 3 with a. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead this one, though, 5-1. At the plate, Nick Castellanos. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler
Settling
Collins.
in now, Tyler Collins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going. Hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.